Hey everyone, I hope you're doing all right, and I love you. All right. So, I decided to do an extra episode of the Protect Your Energy series. So, this is part 5. All right. So, for those of you who don't know me, for those of you who are probably hearing me for the first time, my name is Creston. I am 28 years old and I am spiritually awakened. Now, the reason why I say this is because a lot of persons will hear me say certain things or see me do certain things and wonder why. Now, I grew up in the church. I used to preach at my church. I read my Bible. I used to do all that. And since I've been spiritually awakened, I've found out a lot of things that made perfect sense to me and it feels right. And I love to impart knowledge. I love to learn new things. I love to research and question things. And I want persons who listen to my videos or listen to my voice to understand that when you're spiritually awakened and you're vibrating at a higher frequency, all you know is love. And you get to a certain level of maturity or spiritual enlightenment where acceptance is a part of you. So it is easy for you to accept things for what they are. It's easy for you to accept things for how they were set up, who people are. You accept them. You don't judge them. You don't criticize them. You don't look down on them. You accept things and situations and people for what they are. For a spiritually awoken person, there is no good, there is no bad. There is negative energy, there is positive energy, but there's no good and there's no bad. And for that reason, it's easy for us to understand where we are and understand our purpose and know what our destiny is because everything is so clear cut and easy for us to see and interpret and understand. Now, I might make comments about certain religious groups, and I don't want to think that my comments are coming from a place of hate, a place of judgment, a place of superiority. No, that's not what I'm trying to do. I am just trying to share what I've learned with you. I don't want to compare anything. I don't want to debate anything. I don't want to go into detail of how I get the knowledge that I have. I just want to share it. And if you guys should go through my videos and you see the comments that I make on my videos to the persons who listen to my videos, I try to come from a place of humility and love. If you hear me message you or text you or call you and say I love you, I am saying this because I really truly do. I really do love you. And it doesn't matter if you're a male, female, or if you're trying to figure out what gender you are. I love you regardless. And I accept you for who you are. And this is not me trying to be the person who accepts everything and loves everybody. No, this is genuine. This is not pretend. This is who I truly am. I love people for who they are. And the reason why I have to do it is because once you're on a level of enlightenment, you go through different vibrations, different frequencies. And one of the strongest and highest frequencies is the frequency of love. Now, once you love and love unconditionally, you would be able to see things for what they are. Because love is perfect, love is uncorruptible, love is truth, right? And a lot of people who have religious beliefs, who serve a God, who pray to someone or something outside of themselves, they buck up or run into some problems that it's hard for them to basically navigate. And I say this to you guys because whenever religion comes into play, whenever persons believe religion and follow certain practices and certain traditions, they lose a lot of themselves. They lose a lot of their energy. And remember, energy is what we are made of, right? We are light beings, energetic beings, having a human experience through this avatar. And the main thing I want to give you guys from this message is acceptance. Once you're spiritually awakened, you accept things for what they are. I don't worry about what's happening in the world. Yes, I may talk about it, but I don't worry about it. Why? Because I know it's all coming to an end. I don't worry about inflation. I don't worry about taxes. I don't worry about bills and expenses. I don't worry about gas. I don't worry about who doesn't like me. I don't worry about whatever is happening in the world. If World War Two, Three, Four, and Five should start tomorrow, I would not be worried. Why? Because I'm an eternal spiritual being. I cannot die. I am existing always. I am eternal. And It's funny how the truth is hidden in plain sight. And a lot of people, if they should really take a step back and look at certain things or listen to what people truly say, you would wonder to yourself why more persons aren't spiritually awakened. And that's why I say that you have to break out of the matrix. Every single thing in this environment that we live in called the matrix is here to distract us, to keep us from our true power, to keep us from our true purpose, to keep us from knowing the knowledge and the truth that we need to transcend and overcome all of life's problems. Now, the reason why I'm trying to go into detail with this is because I want you guys to understand something. Because we're energetic beings living in a physical avatar made up of 70% water, our cells, our organs, our tissue, our veins, our nerve endings, these are all living things that have water. Water has memory. Water can be programmed. Water can hold its shape and memory. You can actually get a bottle of water and speak positiveness over it and drink it, and that positiveness will flow through you. Don't believe me? Look at persons who complain. Look at persons who are always miserable. Look at persons who are always stressed. Look at persons who always say, I'm broke. What do you think happened to them? They're always stressed, always miserable, always broke. Words have power because words are spells. They don't tell you that when you're growing up. Words are spells. When you speak certain things into being, you're speaking them into your existence. You're speaking them into reality. You're powerful as a spiritual being to the point where things that you say and believe and feel in yourself become reality. Don't believe me? Yesterday, I started this habit where I said to myself, every time I wash my hands, new money comes into my pocket. Guess what was the first thing that happened to me yesterday morning when I woke up? Guys, the matrix is falling apart. If you truly understand what's happening, you would be happy. You would stop worrying about everything. You would stop trying to run down the dollar bill because you'd understand that the power and abundance and love and truth, everything that's necessary to give your life purpose and joy and happiness, you already have it inside of you. So don't try to frustrate yourself by winning their game. You can't win their game. Their aim is to control, manipulate, and confuse you. Their aim is to harvest your energy. Their aim is to use you and abuse you and get every little ounce of effort and hope and light energy from you. They're sucking you dry. They're sucking your soul, your essence, your being, your energy, your light being. They're sucking all that out of you. And that's why you feel drained. That's why you feel confused. That's why you feel depressed. That's why you don't know where you're going to figure out or how you're going to make ends meet. I stop worrying about a lot of things. If I should tell you what's happening in my life, you would think I'm lying. And you know why my life has changed drastically? Because I've changed my mind. I have reprogrammed my mind. I've reprogrammed this body. I have taken full control of my life and I say, this is what I want. This is what I'm going to manifest. This is the reality I am going to create. Some persons call it prayer. Some persons call it manifestating. Some persons call it walking by faith. It works. Speak things into reality. Become the person you want to be, and you'll get the life that you want to have. Don't try to run down the things of this world. Let them come to you. Attract them. Become what you are. If you are a beautiful, smart person, start believing that you are. If you are a wealthy, confident, independent businessman, businesswoman, start believing that you are. They tell you fake it till you make it. There is some truth in it. Become it and it will become your reality. Right? Guys, I wouldn't tell you things that's not true. These are things that work. And you know the reason why some persons who divulge certain secrets do it? They do it because they want you to understand that there is so much more to life than what we're seeing, smelling, tasting, and hearing. Life is so much broader. You see, sometimes we forget that we live in a great big world. Sometimes we forget that there are hundreds and thousands and millions and billions of opportunities available each and every single day. We forget. We don't remember the power that we have as gods. And persons who listen to this video who connect with this, who can feel what I'm feeling, who knows that whenever you wake up and you look around and you feel out your life and you feel out the situations that you find yourself in, you know that life should not be like this. You know that something is wrong. You know that something is off. You know that there is a group of people trying to make your life as miserable as possible. But you don't worry about them. Why? Because you're more powerful than that. You are greater than your situation. You're greater than your circumstances. You're greater than your past. You're greater than whatever people are thinking or beating you down with. If you think you've made mistakes, no, you have never made a single mistake. Everything that happened to you that taught you a lesson, that was a learning opportunity. Right? If you've lost money, if you've lost loved one, if you've lost an opportunity, it's just a stepping stone. There's always greater to manifest. There's always greater out there. Guys, there's a reason why I can talk with this authority and this level of confidence and this assurity, because I don't believe anything that I am saying to you. I don't believe a single word that I'm saying to you. You know why I don't believe it? Because I know it's true. Knowing is so much powerful. Knowing is more powerful than believing. Because if you believe in something, you're hoping that it's real, you're hoping that it's true. But if you know the power that you have, if you know the truth, if you know the reality that we live in, if you know that by changing how you live, how you eat, how you sleep, how you approach life, it will give you a better, more abundant, more happy, more comfortable, more calming peace of mind, because you are what you are. You become what you live. You become what you meditate on. The universe bends and folds to your will. The power that you have, the words that you speak. Be careful of what you say. Be careful of who you say it to. The words that we speak affect the life that we live. They affect the environment around us. Be careful of what you say. Be careful of what you speak over your life. Be careful of what you speak over your friends, family, loved ones, and even your children. You know why some persons are able to do marvelous, great, wonderful, amazing things? Because they don't know that they can't do it. Nobody was around to tell them they couldn't do it. Some persons are different. Now, some persons will hear you say, you can't do that. And they'll be like, okay, watch me. And then when they do it and they accomplish their dreams and their goals, the same persons who said that they couldn't do it came around and said, I always knew you could do it. I always believed in you. Know your power. Know the energy that you can actually put out in that environment to change your life for the better, to improve your health. There's no such thing as sickness, you know. You ever see some persons perfectly healthy, nothing is wrong with them, rested, belly full, everything is good with them, and something happens, somebody says something negative to them, and it breaks them down on a low level. Them can't eat, them can't sleep, them can't move. They don't have the willpower to do anything. That's what society is doing. They're feeding off of your energy. They're trying to kill that light that shines in you. They're trying to put out your flame. They're trying to out your spark. But it won't happen. I'm not going to allow it to happen. I'm going to make sure that I continue to do what I came here to do. I came here to enlighten. I came here to educate. I came here to love. I came here to be an example. I came here to free minds. I came here to rescue the weak. I came here to love unconditionally, because that is my birthright. That is my purpose. That is why I'm here. I know I'm my purpose. That's why I'm not afraid of death. That's why I don't even have the word fear in my vocabulary. Fear is false evidence appearing real. What, am I going to kill me? They're making it easier for me because I'm able to transcend to another level. I do not fear death. I welcome death, because I welcome death as another chapter to step to a higher level where I can do so much more and bless so many more lives. I am here for a purpose. Do you know your purpose? If the answer is no, I'll help you. I love you. I appreciate you. You are more than a conqueror. You are so powerful. And I want you to understand the power that you have. I want you to know your true purpose and your true self. I'm not forcing anything on you. The only thing I'm doing, I'm showing you the light. We're all living in a dark world. Let's light it up. Let's love unconditionally and light up the darkness. I love you.